Hello there, Catherine Bryant here from brilliantliving.hq.com, and it's another lovely day in September, which means that it's another video as part of this Vidtember challenge that I'm doing, where I make a little video, short video every single day for all of the days of September. And we're still in the first week, and what that means for anybody who has been involved in education or training, like I have been for many, many years, and Julian has been as well for many years. That means the first week of September means it's the week of the first week of the new academic year. So the new year's not January, like for most people, it's always the beginning of September. And the thing about a new academic year is you get that sort of feeling of newness, of looking forward and all that sort of thing. You also used to get a little feeling like, that's the end of the summer's over and all that sort of thing as well. But one of the things with the new academic year is when you go into school or college or university, you have a syllabus that you and your teachers or you and your students are following. And basically your goals for the year are very clearly set out in a way. You know, you need to do this work, and at the end of the year you're going to take an exam in it or have certain projects completed and that sort of thing. And I was thinking about this because it was always just before you went back, there was always a lot of planning involved. And, you know, I'm a great one for planning in a way. I love planning. But what I was thinking about was, I suppose the time when we think about our life for new goals and new planning generally is either when we're doing something new, like setting up a new business or something like that, or maybe around New Year's Eve when people, you know, do their New Year's resolutions and all that sort of thing. Not always taking them terribly seriously, I have to say. But I was thinking, this is actually a good time of year for thinking about what we want in our lives, because so many times we don't make goals for our lives. Now, why is that? Probably because most of us are just so busy getting on with it that we don't really necessarily think about it. But it could also be that we don't like the idea of planning or making goals. And I can sort of understand that in a way, especially if you've been involved in any sort of corporate or public sector structures. You're going to know all about goal setting. You're going to know all about maybe objectives and those truly hideous things called SMART goals. I think I might have been letting a bit of my prejudices show through there. But actually, it doesn't always have to be like that. So when we started out, we started thinking about our goals. And we started thinking about things like, how do we want our lives to look? And also, how do I want to live it? So your goals don't have to be about tangible things, great though it is to plan for those and to have goals around that. It can also be about how you want to live your life. So the sort of thing I'm talking about is, we had a goal to have fun. We had a goal to be enthusiastic in what we did. And if we didn't feel enthusiastic about something, then maybe we needed to think about it again. So you don't have to think of goals as like rigid structures. When you're starting off, you can think more in terms of themes that you want your life to follow. So it could be the way you do something. So you could have a goal to make sure that whatever you do it with integrity, which is a big one for me. I like to think I'm a person with a lot of integrity. So, yeah, just what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you think your goals always have to be very strict and structured and smart? Do you think they have to be specific? Do you think they have to be realistic? I'd love to know what you think. So it would be great if you could get back to me on this one. Not least because we're going to be doing a podcast about goals in a few weeks' time, probably 2 weeks' time, I think. And it would be really great if I could have some feedback from people to answer questions or to put your input into that podcast. So why not come over to our Facebook page at Brilliant Living HQ and let us know what you think. That's it for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.